Hey lovers, keep watching if you want to see me use this new saw and review it. My dad suggested a different brand, but I went with the Sunjoe for pricing and availability. This most definitely is self-explanatory, but you want to read your instructions and safety guide before you use a handsaw for the first time, especially me, because this is my first time ever having one and putting one together. You want to get an outdoor extension cord with the proper voltage. This is the extension cord I'm going to use. Indoor and outdoor use, high voltage. I'm gonna follow each instruction step by step. I'm gonna put the blade together so we can get it up and running. This is an electric saw, so I have to follow each instruction, and it's certain things like not using it in the rain that I just need to know. Another thing I learned, kickback happens when you're using the nose of your blade. You want to use the middle or the back end. Something else that's common sense, I'm supposed to have gloves on, and I didn't realize that until I was almost done. So don't try that at home. Use some gloves. Thank goodness I didn't hurt myself. The installation of the blade and the chain was very easy. It was fast, and as long as you follow the instructions, you'll be fine. One of my favorite lines, if I could do it, you could do it too, babe. Like I said, wear gloves when you're putting a freaking chainsaw together. Duh, Simone. And my hands are fine. I called my dad. He gave me some confidence through the phone. Everything's looking good. Now it's time to put the oil in. And this is the cover for when it's stored idle in my garage. You want to get the proper oil, which is bar and chain oil for your machine. So before you start laughing really hard, this is all I had to hold up the wood. So this is what I came up with, to flip this chair, this old chair, upside down and use it to hold the wood in place. When using a saw, you also want to have the proper gear on. You want to be fully covered. You want to have some boots, some pants, gloves, and eye protection. I added another log at the end of the chair just for sturdiness so it wouldn't rock back and forth on me. And I got my handy dandy goggle shades. Too cool for school, babe. Too freaking cool for school. You want to secure your cord, make sure it's nice and tight, secure. You want to check everything, make sure it's working properly. Make sure your blade is oiled before the first use. And clearly you see this thing is rocking back and forth on me, so that's the only reason I included this clip, just to show you guys some trial and error. It still wasn't working. Even with moving the log behind, it was still like falling on me. So I had to come up with something better, even though I did get that one cookie nice and neat. I'm going to show you my next method, but look at this cookie, nice and neat, pretty. Quickly moving along. Method number 2, press it up against the stairs with your body weight and get to sawing. You want to keep the machine to the right of you. For kickback, it will come up and it will not be directly aimed with your body. And as you can see, method number 2 was much better than the first. So I'm going to get me a lot more cookies cut up. I'm also going to cut some bigger ones today too. But first things first, I'm definitely keeping my blade far away from my stairs. You don't want to cut anything with your blade except wood. Not even wood with nails in it. You want to keep your blade working properly and sharp. So use it on wood only. The review, I'm going to give this boy an A+ because it's only $50. A hand saw for $50. I mean, you can't beat that. So thanks, Sunjoe. These beautiful wood cookies are going on my website for a fun little project that I have coming up next. So I'm going to get Big Daddy. We're going to cut Big Daddy up for some bigger wood cookies. Clearly a little bigger, so it's going to take a little longer than it did with my smaller logs, but still going through nice and neat. Very pretty outcome. After I cut a few of these bigger ones, I'm going to be done for the day. Gorgeous. Got me some beautiful pieces. Very beautiful pieces. It doesn't look like a lot, but I'm tired. Had a long day. And I know you guys, I really started crying because I looked and saw this heart right here. That lets me know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. My heart work. Now these babies are gonna dry and get ready for my resin. Hand cut by me. I can't wait. The website is coming on May 1st. Good job, big baby. Good job. I also have this handy dandy electric sander that my dad got me, so I'm gonna use that for sanding on anything or any parts that I need. After all of that hard work for your girl, there's one thing I'm thinking about, and yes, you guessed it, fresh cut seeded watermelon, chilled slightly. I'm ready. This is the last thing I'm cutting into today. Thank you guys so much for watching the video and the review. Heartwork House is out, baby. Stay healthy, stay lovely.